Welcome to English Mastery Podcast, Amazing Learners. I'm Vey, here with James, and today we're focusing on something incredibly practical, daily habits that actually work for English improvement. James, learning a new language can feel overwhelming sometimes. You might feel shy about speaking, worried about making mistakes, or frustrated when you don't understand fast English. But here's what I want our listeners to know. These feelings are completely normal, and just being here today means you're already moving forward. We're going to share simple, manageable habits that don't require hours of study, but create real progress over time. This isn't about perfection, it's about consistency and small steps that build into something amazing. By the end of this episode, you'll have a clear, practical plan for daily English improvement that actually fits into your busy life. Are you ready to discover habits that transform struggling learners into confident speakers?
That's so encouraging because many learners think they need perfect study plans, but what really makes the difference are small, consistent actions you can do every day. Let me share 5 daily habits you can start implementing immediately. First habit, learn exactly 3 new words each day. Not 10, not 20, just 3 manageable words. Let's say today you learn curious, comfortable, and delicious. Write them in your notebook, say them aloud, then create simple sentences like, I feel curious about English. This chair is comfortable. Pizza is delicious. See how achievable that is? Second habit, listen to English content daily, even just 5 minutes. You don't need to sit at a desk. Listen while walking, cooking, or cleaning. Your ears need regular exposure to English sounds and rhythm. Choose slow, clear content like our podcast or beginner-friendly videos. Third habit, speak English out loud every single day, even if you're alone. Talk to yourself about your daily activities. I wake up, I brush my teeth, I start working. This isn't strange, it's smart practice that trains your mouth for English sounds.
James, those speaking habits are so important. Fourth habit, read something easy in English daily. This could be one simple story, a text message, or even just one sentence. The goal isn't to understand everything perfectly, it's to expose your brain to English patterns and structures. Simple reading is infinitely better than no reading at all. Fifth habit, write just one sentence about your day, feelings, or observations. For example, today is sunny, I feel happy, or I learned new English words. One sentence is enough to build your writing confidence gradually. Now, here's something crucial. Grab a notebook and write these 5 habits down. Keep it somewhere visible so you remember to practice daily. These habits might seem small, but they're incredibly powerful when done consistently. The key is making them so easy that you can't say no. Don't wait for the perfect moment when you have a full hour. Use 5-minute pockets throughout your day instead.
Exactly, Vey. And let's talk about staying consistent, because that's where real transformation happens. Consistency means showing up every day, even if it's just for a few minutes, not perfect performance, just steady progress. First tip, make a simple plan that fits your actual schedule. Something like, I'll practice English for 10 minutes after breakfast, or I'll listen to English while cooking dinner. Small, specific plans are much easier to maintain than vague intentions. Second tip, use a calendar and put check marks on days you practice. When you see those check marks accumulating, you'll feel motivated to keep going. Third tip, start ridiculously small if needed. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Use 5 minutes on the bus, in the elevator, or before bed. Those tiny moments add up to significant progress over time. Fourth tip, celebrate your wins. When you complete a practice session, acknowledge it. Good job, I'm making progress. Self-encouragement builds momentum and confidence. Finally, be kind to yourself when you miss a day. Don't quit entirely, just return to your habits the next day. Consistency isn't about perfection, it's about not giving up.
James, that mindset about consistency is so healthy and realistic. Now, let me share some additional tips that accelerate your learning. Watch English videos with subtitles you're listening and reading simultaneously, which doubles your practice effectiveness. Your ears hear the pronunciation while your eyes see the spelling. Repeat what you learn multiple times. I know repetition might feel boring, but it's how your brain actually locks in new information. Watch the same video twice. Repeat sentences until they feel natural. Use simple English initially, rather than trying to tackle complex grammar or advanced vocabulary too quickly. Building a strong foundation with easy content is much smarter than struggling with difficult material. Practice speaking even when you're alone. Say simple sentences like, I'm going to the store, or I enjoy coffee. You're not being silly, you're being brave and practical. Try thinking in English for small, everyday thoughts. I'm hungry. Where are my keys? Or, this weather is nice. This helps your brain process English more naturally. Use new vocabulary in real sentences immediately after learning it. If you learn excited, practice saying, I feel excited about my English progress. Active usage helps retention tremendously.
Those tips are fantastic, Vey. And here's something wonderful is possible. Find someone to practice with. Having a study buddy or conversation partner makes learning more enjoyable and keeps you accountable. You can ask each other questions, practice dialogues, or simply encourage each other's progress. Remember, you don't have to implement all these strategies immediately. Choose one or two that feel most manageable and start there. Build those into solid habits before adding more techniques. The most important thing is showing up consistently, even when progress feels slow or when you make mistakes. Making mistakes is absolutely normal and necessary for improvement. Every error teaches you something valuable. Your English journey is unique to you, so don't compare your progress to others. Some people learn faster, some slower, but consistent daily practice will definitely get you where you want to be. You're not doing this alone. We're here supporting you every step of the way, and every small effort you make today builds towards your future fluency and confidence.
James, that support and perspective is exactly what learners need to hear. Remember, everyone, learning English isn't about dramatic overnight changes. It's about small, consistent actions that compound over time. Just by listening to this entire episode, you've already practiced English today. That's something to feel proud of. You're building a skill that will open doors, create connections, and expand your world in ways you might not even imagine yet. Thank you for spending this time with us and trusting us to be part of your English journey. Keep showing up for yourself, keep practicing these daily habits, and remember, you're capable of amazing progress when you stay consistent and patient with yourself. We'll see you in our next episode of English Mastery Podcast, and we're genuinely excited to continue learning together with you.
Absolutely, Vey. You've got all the tools you need now. Just take it one day, one habit, one small step at a time. Your English success story is already beginning. Keep going, keep believing in yourself, and we'll see you next time.